first project, I did 2 cards with this ice cream set. So you get a cone with the toppings and you also get popsicle. And these are the cards that I made. My first card, my base is teal color. I put down this polka dot pattern paper. And then I brought a piece of white cardstock so I can stamp on it. On both sides, I just cut a very thin strip of pink. I stamped Way Too Sweet, and I popped 2 of the ice creams here with foam tape. I just put a couple of gems. My second card, my base is craft color. I took a watercolor paper and I just did some ink squashing with yellows and oranges. So wanted to keep it very simple. I popped the 2 popsicles here with foam tape. I stamped Thank You for Being So Sweet, and I just put a couple of gems again. I used this ketchup with French fries die. This is so cute. Also comes with a sentiment, but I didn't use the sentiment. And this is the card that I made. Again, I kept it really simple. My card base is white. I put down this wood grain cardstock. And I brought this cardstock to make a banner. My banner was not long enough, so I just cut it in half. I die cut it 2 circles. The gold one I did with scallop edges, and the white one, it's just plain. I elevated it with foam tape, and I just tucked the banner on the back. So I cut it in the middle so that I can extend it. I put the ketchup and the French fries here flat. I just gave them little beads for the eyes. And I stamped You Complete Me, backed it up with gold cardstock. I use this watering can die. Also comes with some greenery. And it's a great size too. And this is the card that I made. Again, kept it really simple. My card base is white. I put down this pattern paper. And then I brought this squiggly line rectangle from my stash, die cut it in white, and I just embossed it. Here I brought my grass die from my stash, put it down flat. I elevated the watering can so I can tuck all these greeneries. This is from the same die set, and I just tucked them behind. I die cut it a circle in white, and I just stamped Take Care on it. I use this die set. This one comes with a flower pot and a cacti. Again, it's a great size. And this is the card that I made. My card base is off-white. I put down flat this dark brown cardstock, and then I brought this cardstock that, to me, it's like a wall. I don't know what else to call it, so I'm gonna call it a wall. And I put it down flat as well. I die cut it a round circle. It's a stitch round circle, and I just distressed around it so it's not too white. I put the cacti with the pot here with foam tape, and I stamped All Things Grow with Love, backed it up with the same brown cardstock that I used for the background, and I just put a couple of gems. For my next card, I used this vase die set. You get 2 different vases with flowers. I just used one of them. And this is the card that I made. My card base is off-white. I took a brown cardstock and I ran it through my embossing folder that embosses like a wood grain. I brought this cardstock and I just put a strip here. Die cut it this banner in white, and I stuck it up here. And then I took this canvas-like cardstock and I die cut it stitch circle, and I popped it with foam tape. I put the vase with the flower here on top flat. I stamped Hello, backed it up with gold cardstock, and I just put a couple of gems. This card, I used this avocado die set. This one again is so cute. You can make 3 faces with that. The baby face is on the pit, and then the mom and dad, I guess. And this is the card that I made. I made it into a welcome baby card. So my card base is craft color. I put down this pattern paper. as you can see, it's very simple. So I put one avocado here, and this, I just made it seem like that's the dad, this is the mom, and that's the baby. So I stamped welcome baby here. Next card, I use these two die sets. I use this truck die that comes with flowers. I also use this sentiment die set. This one comes with the word mom, the word dad, and also you get this sentiment that says I love you with the shadow. And this is the card that I made. So my card base is white. I took another white cardstock and I just distressed it with blue distress oxide. I put this truck down here flat, and I just stuck different flowers that I made with jelly printed paper. Here I put the I love you flat. I didn't use the shadow. And here is that word dad. I just put it down flat and I stamped Happy Father's Day. Last card for today, I use this frame die, and I love this frame die. You can paper piece it, you can do whatever you want, but I just took the frame and I just used the stars. And this is the card that I made. It's, again, very simple, but it turned out so cute. My niece's birthday is coming up, so I'm gonna give this to her. My card base is white. I took another white cardstock, did some jelly printing on it, and I got this beautiful red. So I die cutted my frame with that. I kept the inside star as well from the same cardstock. And for the outside star, I did yellow. I backed it up with, again, this is a watercolor paper that I did some ink swishing on it, and it has some yellows and oranges. I stamped wishing you super birthday. I backed it up with the same yellow cardstock as the star here, and I just elevated it with foam tape, and I stamped and colored this little girl here. Again, I popped her up. That was it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, have an awesome day, you guys. Bye.